Hello students, in the today's lecture we are going to see three theorems on our paper, that is mechanics. That is the first, we will see the triangle law of forces, and after that we will see its converse also, and finally we will see polygon of forces. So first of all, let us see the triangle law of forces. So the statement is, if the three forces acting on a particle be represented in magnitude and direction by the three sides of a triangle, then the forces are in equilibrium, and that should be in order, taken in order. The three forces acting on a particle be represented in magnitude and direction by three sides of a triangle, taken in order, then the forces are in equilibrium. Now, taken in order means, so here let us prove this theorem. This is A point, this is B point, and this is C point, and you join this AC. So here we consider this force P bar, and here this is Q bar, and this is R bar. This is R bar. So here this P bar represents the force along AB bar, and Q bar represents the force along AC bar, and R bar along CA bar. So here we have what we have to show. We have to show that these are in equilibrium. These forces are in equilibrium. So when these forces are in equilibrium, when provided their vector sum is 0. Vector sum is 0. So here the forces P bar, Q bar, R bar acting on a particle and are represented by the sides AB, BC and CA. Now complete this parallelogram here. See, we will complete this parallelogram. We will complete this parallelogram. So A, B, C, and suppose this is D. So we have completed this parallelogram. So by the law of parallelogram of forces, we have seen previously. So by the law of parallelogram of forces, what does this represent? AC bar, it is the resultant of AB bar and BC bar. So here we can write AC bar is equal to AB bar plus BC bar. So which implies that this AC bar is equal to this P bar plus Q bar. P bar plus Q bar. Now the resultant of P bar, Q bar, that is the R bar, it is along CA bar. It is along CA bar. And here, since the forces AC bar and CA bar, these are of the same magnitude but in opposite direction. It means we can write this AC bar plus CA bar, that is equal to 0 bar. That is equal to 0 bar. But AC bar is equal to P bar plus Q bar. So which implies that this P bar plus Q bar plus CA bar is equal to 0 bar. Is equal to 0 bar. And which implies that P bar plus Q bar plus R bar is equal to this 0 bar. It means their vector sum is 0. And in this way we have proved that these forces P bar, Q bar, R bar are in equilibrium. So again see, this is force P bar represented by this side. This is the force Q bar represented by this side, and this is the R bar. Now complete the parallelogram, and by applying the parallelogram law of forces, this AC bar, it is the resultant of this AB bar and BC bar, and therefore this AC bar is equal to AB bar plus BC bar. So see, AC bar is equal to this P bar plus Q bar. Now the resultant of the forces P bar and Q bar, R bar, is the resultant of AC bar and R bar. AC bar and R bar. And AC bar and CA bar, these are in the same magnitude but in opposite direction. That is, AC bar plus CA bar is equal to 0 bar, and therefore we get this. And in this way we have proved that if the three forces are represented in magnitude and direction along the sides of a triangle in proper order, then these forces are in equilibrium. So this is the triangle law of forces. Now we will prove its converse. So converse of triangle law of forces. Triangle law of forces. So what will be the statement for this converse of this triangle law of forces? All of you know that converse means what is the triangle law of forces? Triangle law of forces means if the three forces P bar, Q bar, R bar are represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a triangle in order, and then this P bar, Q bar, R bar, these forces are in equilibrium. So that is the triangle law of forces. Now we have to state here the converse of this triangle law of forces. So how we can state this? If the three forces, P bar, Q bar and R bar are acting on a particle, are in equilibrium, then they can be represented in magnitude and direction. By the sides of a triangle, in order and parallel to the given forces. So this is the statement for converse of this triangle law of force. That is, if the three forces P bar, Q bar, R bar acting on a particle are in equilibrium, then they can be represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a triangle taken in order and parallel to the given forces. So this is the converse, and now we will prove this converse here. So let us see the proof for this converse of triangle law of forces. That is the proof. So this is the A point, B point, this is C point, This is T point, this is Q bar, this is Q bar, this is P bar, and this is R bar. So here you can see in the figure, let P bar, Q bar and R bar be the forces acting on a particle A are in suppose equilibrium. It means here we are supposing in the last triangle law of forces we have proved that they are in equilibrium. So here we are supposing that we suppose the three forces P bar, Q bar and R bar acting on a particle A are in equilibrium. So which implies that P bar plus Q bar plus R bar, this must be equal to this 0 bar. So this is our first argument here. This is our first argument. So here let P bar is equal to AB bar and let Q bar is equal to this AD bar. Let Q bar is equal to this AD bar. This P bar AB bar and this is AD bar. Now this is the parallelogram ABCD. Now by the law of parallelogram of forces, this diagonal is represented by the magnitude of resultant of P bar and Q bar. And here AB bar is parallel to BC bar, parallel to BC bar, and AD bar is equal to BC bar is equal to this Q bar. So here this AC bar is equal to P bar plus Q bar. P bar plus Q bar. So this is our question number 2. And this is our equation number 1. That is P bar plus Q bar plus R bar is equal to 0 bar. And this AC bar is equal to P bar plus Q bar. So by combining these two equations, we may write here AC bar plus R bar is equal to 0 bar. And which implies that CA bar is equal to this R bar. So here AB bar is equal to P bar, BC bar is equal to Q bar, and CA bar is equal to R bar. It means it is proved that these three forces are represented in magnitude and direction which are taken in order along the sides of that triangle. That is AB bar, BC bar, CA bar taken in order. Taken in order. So this proves the converse of this triangle law of forces. Now polygon of forces. Our next article is polygon of forces. Polygon of forces. Now polygon of forces means just like the law of triangle of forces. It means here we can take any number of forces. 3, 4, 5. If any number of forces acting on a particle are represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a polygon, then taken in order, then the forces are in equilibrium. So the difference between the triangle law of forces and this polygon of forces, that the number of forces may be here more than 3. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. 6 polygon means here. So here we will prove this statement, not needed to write. Statement means if any number of forces acting on a particle are represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a polygon, then the forces are in equilibrium. So let us prove this now. One figure, that is A, here B. This is C. And after that, join this AC. Here is the point B. And this is the P1 bar, this is P2 bar, this is P3 bar, and join this. Join this KD. Again here, this is P4 bar, this is point E, this is point E, and join this to E. Join to E. Again here, this is the F point, and again join this to. This is P6 bar, this is P3 bar, this is P4 bar, this is P5 bar. So this is the polygon. So from this figure, you may see that the forces P1 bar, P2 bar, P3 bar, P4 bar, P5 bar, and P6 bar acting on a particle be represented in magnitude and direction by the sides AB, BC, CD, DE, EF, and FA respectively. Now here, the resultant of P1 bar and P2 bar by the law of parallelogram of forces, the resultant of P1 bar and P2 bar is represented by this AC bar. So here we can write this AC bar is equal to P1 bar plus P2 bar. This is our equation number 1. P1 bar, this AC bar, that is P1 bar plus P2 bar. Now this resultant AC bar and the force P3 bar around this CD bar is represented by this AD bar, and from this we can write AD bar is equal to AC bar plus P3 bar. Now this AC bar is P1 bar plus P2 bar, so this AD bar is equal to P1 bar plus P2 bar plus P3 bar, and this is our equation number 2. Again see, AC bar, it means this AB bar and P1 bar and P2 bar, the resultant of it is represented by AC bar. So this AC bar is equal to P1 bar plus P2 bar, that is equation number 1. Now the resultant AC bar, this resultant AC bar and P3 bar is represented by this AD bar, and therefore this AD bar is equal to P1 bar plus P2 bar plus P3 bar. Now again the resultant of AD bar and P4 bar is represented by this AE bar, and from that you can write this AE bar is equal to P1 bar plus P2 bar plus P3 bar plus P4 bar. Again, the resultant AE bar and P5 bar. See, resultant AE bar and P5 bar is represented by AE bar, and therefore we can write this AE bar is equal to this P1 bar plus P2 bar plus P3 bar plus P4 bar. Now the resultant AE bar and P5 bar is represented by AF bar finally, and that AF bar, here I am writing this AF bar, that is equal to this P1 bar plus P2 bar plus P3 bar plus P4 bar plus P5 bar. And again the resultant AF bar and this P6 bar is represented by this FA bar, and from that this AF bar plus FA bar equal to 0 bar. Why? Because this AF bar and FA bar are in the same magnitude but in opposite direction. Therefore AF bar plus FA bar is equal to this 0 bar, and that is which implies that P1 bar plus P2 bar plus P3 bar plus P4 bar plus P5 bar plus P6 bar is equal to 0 bar, and it means we have proved that these forces P1 bar, P2 bar, P3 bar, P4 bar and so on, P6 bar are in equilibrium. So in this case we have proved that if any number of forces acting on a particle are represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a triangle taken in order, then they are in equilibrium. So this is the Polygon law of forces. So for the today's lecture we stop here. In the next lecture we will see some more important theorems in the next article.